Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. So today I finished my Christmas pots with everything that I thought I might want to include in them. And right now it is mid-October, and I am hoping that all of these petunias that are in here and other plants will fill out, and these will be beautiful Christmas porch containers, porch pots. So let's talk about what I ended up doing. Oh, and I have a before video, which really didn't show much, really, except for that there was some plants in here that I needed to take out. So what I put in here is, I believe that this is a Thai chili, and look at how cool they grow. I mean, I hope that these still have chilies popping in December, but if that doesn't work out, that's okay. I can either pull that out at Christmas time and overwinter it, or maybe it will just be greenery, but it will survive. Or it is possible that they will survive, and then somebody could get chilies again off of this. As far as I know, most chili plants or pepper plants can be grown as perennials. So then, and I picked up that chili plant at Home Depot, and it was like about $8 for like a 1-gallon pot, and there were 2 plants in it that you could easily separate, or you could grow them on together the way they had them planted. But I thought they still looked really good separate. So basically it was $4 per chili plant. And here's the other pot with the chili plant right over here. So, okay, then right here, this is Candelilla, which you can actually make candle wax out of it. And I think there's some way that you can actually just use these as a candle. And also the wax from this is highly prized in the cosmetics world. And there's all kinds of interesting rules about it down in Mexico, where it's grown and harvested, or people are harvesting it from the wild, I guess, and so there's controls on it. But I don't know why. I mean, there's got to be people who are cultivating this and growing it like on a Candelilla farm. And you know what? Maybe I will be the Candelilla farm person. I don't know how to process the wax. It looks complicated. It looks like a little bit too much for me, but hey, I'm up for it. It involves fire. And so then here are some little string of spear succulents that I'm hoping will be a little more grown out by the time December hits. These are technically coral petunias right here. Tomorrow I'm going to be cutting them off in hopes that they will get nice and bushy. And but I just wanted to show, this really isn't a good view of them, show what they look like now. And then I stuck in a little baby agave here, which I thought would look cool, kind of, sticking out of the petunias, which are going to fill all in here. And hopefully that will grow a little bit as well. Then this is alyssum, and it actually has pink in it. It's the Roseau de alyssum, and I actually planted this from seed. The petunias I planted from seed. These are divisions from another plant, and this is a pup that I collected, and this is like double the size of when I first got it. I've had it for a little while. This is elf aloe, which I just love. It's called blue elf aloe. Let's see if we can get a better shot of it. I just felt like there needed to be something bigger and more solid in here, and this will pup out too. But how appropriate is that blue elf aloe for a Christmas container? Did I mention that in the beginning of this? These are supposed to be for Christmas. I did mention that. So then over here we've got more petunia. So I've got 4 petunia plugs in here that I grew from seed, and here you can get a better look. It's not like that beautiful vivid red that I wanted, but I think it's good enough, and I think it will still look nice at Christmas time. Let me show you what these are the ones that I planted for Christmas. And I actually do like it mixed with these pink petunias. But let me see if I can get it. They're just, I don't know, they're just more of a richer red, and I like the shape of the flowers better. So next year, I'm going to grow some more of these. And I may still try to grow some now, but I don't know if they're going to be ready for Christmas. So yeah, that's one thing I'm doing today, is planting more of this type of red petunias. Seeds, I'm going to plant them now, and I'm going to try to create some more of these Christmas pots, and but with those red flowers. But these I think will work for now, and I really think that these chilies just say Christmas, and I'm going to start growing these from seed as well. So yeah, so that's what's going to be in this particular container. I'd like to come up with like a formula, or have a formula where there's like random plants. Some of the plants are different than the others, but they'll be like petunia based with red chili peppers, and then these deserty plants will be something different. And the nice thing about these containers, and this is like a product I'm developing in case I didn't make myself clear. I'm gonna be giving this to my neighbor to try out and see how he likes it. Because he has given me so much stuff. Like, if it wasn't for him, oh my gosh, he's really helped me get started on this whole project. Not just planting in this container, but helping me, he gave me a lot of materials to develop my facility, my ranch facility. And I'm so appreciative of him. So I told him every season I will make him a new pot. So he always has a beautiful little one-pot garden to enjoy. So this is my neighbor Jay's pot. So this is what I'm doing for him this year, or this season. And the idea is anyways that these plants, this Candelilla, the agave, and this aloe, and possibly the chili, like I said, I don't know how this is going to go, can all continue to grow in here over the summer. And then new plants that are more appropriate for the summer could be added in here, or might be able to just go as is, because these all will fill in eventually, the non-annual desert plants. So I was thinking if I did this for Christmas pots, I think it would be a really good value for people, so they could have their beautiful red annual foliage flowers looking beautiful during the winter when it's appropriate for them to grow here and they thrive. And then once those plants die off, there's still something beautiful in here. And these things could be removed and planted out in the landscape, or again, like I said, a person could keep them in here and just let them grow on, and this would actually probably be a beautiful arrangement for quite some time. But eventually this agave will have to come out, and this will pup out. I mean, it will need attention eventually, like most plants do. So here's my other pot, my smaller one. So this one, I did the Arizona cattails, and I'm hoping that by Christmas these will grow out and start curving around like candy canes. And I'm going to start cultivating these, and then for every year for Christmas I want to have these Arizona cattails growing. I want to just pick the pieces that have the candy cane shape to them, and then those will be the ones that go in my Christmas containers. So here again, I did a blue agave. This one is different than this one, but they're both similar in color. This one's a little more on the green side. So again, I just think that would look really pretty to have a nice little agave sticking out on the side. And I've got my spike here and the peppers. I mean, they're so festive. I just love them. And what else did I? Okay, and so then I've got the same red petunias. In this one, I only did 3 petunias. And then over here, I planted some of those string of spear succulents. And hopefully these will be filled out a little bit all around in this section. I wish I had more that were grown on a little more, but eventually they will look really great. So those are my Christmas containers. There will be updates. Thanks for watching. This is Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. When it rains, go out and dance.